View of Mr. Trump, 23% like him. Fox News poll has it 67% unfavorable, 30% favorable. Should be noted that women who describe themselves as Republicans support Mr. Trump more than Ted Cruz or John Kasich, according to most polls. Joining us now from Boston, Marianne Marsh, Democrat here in New York City, Andrea Tantaro's co-host of Outnumbered. So, say Mr. Trump hired you as his female consultant. What would you tell him to do, first of all, to make himself more attractive to the female voter?
Well, he has to stop talking about women's looks. I mean, he got himself in a little bit of trouble when he went after Carly Fiorina. Now, it didn't affect him that much, but he needs to stay on the issues. He's got to stop going after Ted Cruz's wife, female journalist, one that we know at this news channel. He's got to stick to the issues. And you know, Bill, he started his campaign with a really powerful message, defending one woman who you've defended as well, and that's Katie Steinle when he talked about sanctuary cities. He also is a winner on the refugee issue. He does very well when he talks about Islamic terrorism, something this administration hasn't. It's something that I think he could be really powerful on if he expanded refugees and talking about radical Islam and how it threatens women's rights and what you see happening in Europe.
So you say no personal stuff at all, right?
No,
just stay away from it?
He's using Melania, and I think that's a win for him. But, Bill, every time he goes off message and starts talking about petty things, he loses. It's an uphill battle for him.
Right, because
but it's an uphill battle for any Republican.
Women process that differently than men.
Yeah, they don't want their looks analyzed and talked about and denigrated on national TV. No woman wants that.
Okay, Marianne, so you're advising him. He has to do something proactive. He just can't stop doing something. He has to start doing something. And what would that be?
I think his only chance is to sell his version of equal pay for women. And his version of it is if a woman does as good a job as a man, then she will get paid as much as he does. And the way to get traction on that is he has to show that the women he has hired in his business, because his reputation with voters is as a successful businessman, that he's hired women and paid them as much as men. Not anyone related to him or married to him, but if he's done that and he can prove it, then I think some women will give him a second look because he made a commitment. It's about meritocracy and fairness, and he can get some traction and some trust with some women voters. They'll give him a second look. It opens the door, and maybe he can move on from there to other issues. I agree with Andrea on everything else, but it is his only chance. Republicans will never win the women's vote. They will never get the majority of it, but he has to be
Why is that? Do you think Republicans won't get the majority of women to vote for them? Why?
Well, most women vote for Democrats because Democrats are better on the issues that women care about: economics, education, health care, all the issues that most women care about.
I know you're a Democrat, but look.
I am.
I know for the past 7 years, Barack Obama hasn't done much to improve the economy. And all you have to do is look at...
No, he's put everyone back to work.
Well, he might have put you back to work, but you're earning 20% less than you would have before you became president. So,
right.
Yeah, if you want to if you want to take a job that doesn't pay much. But what I'm trying to get across is that there is a fallacy in play about women making more money on